I actually missed the Medina Ice Festival this year. Had to work all weekend. And every year they put on this little festival here in the square. And they get, I don't know, there's hundreds of probably carvings. Every business in town kind of sponsors one. And they set them up all over town, or all over the square. And yeah, today's a little bit warmer. It's probably 40 degrees out right now. And I'm gonna walk around and just get some video of some of the different ice sculptures. This one's pretty neat. That thing's huge. It's probably 8 foot tall, big giant fish. So I'm gonna walk around the square here for a bit and try to get a little bit of video of each one of the neat ones. That one's really neat with the courthouse in the background. Yeah, it's a shame they're starting to melt today. I didn't get to see them over the weekend. And it was cold most of the weekend, so last night it went up to, I don't know, like around 40. Not sure what that one is. Somebody holding a star up, I think. Some neat ones over here. Bill Jack dog food. That one's pretty neat dog. The wizard, the dog wizard. Some of these ones, I don't know how they get that plastic stuff inside of the ice. Obviously they freeze it in there when they make the ice, but it's kind of neat. Medina Weekly News. Oh, there's some cool ones over there. There's a Lego guy. I'm gonna go check that. One's kind of cool. Got Traco, ABC Equipment, Kubota sales. That's kind of neat. There's an apple. Not sure what that one was. Oh, Grizzly. I don't know if it was a bear. Grizzly Auto and Tire. Somebody knocked that one over, or the wind did. It's an angel fish. It's kind of neat. Not sure what that one was. It's kind of melded. Not sure about that one either. That's the Lego guy. That's pretty cool. That thing's at least as tall as I am. Taller. That's about 7 foot, I bet. Probably 3 foot base, and then the guy's probably another 3.5 feet. This one's cool. That dog right there. Man, it makes you want to take one of these home and just stick it in your freezer. Look at that thing. That thing's awesome. That's really cool. Not sure what he's looking at, if that's a fire hydrant or what that was supposed to be. Oh, that's Saint Francis. I think that's supposed to be Mother Mary, or it's hard to tell when they start melting like that. There's Pikachu. I think that's what that is. Home Depot, a hammer and saw. That's kind of cool. Some kind of a bird. I don't know if it's supposed to be an eagle or hawk or something. That's kind of neat. I see the guys over there. They're starting to take down some of these pillars that some of these sit on. The town workers are. Usually they'll just take them off the pillars and put them on the ground, and if it's a cold winter, these things stick around for probably a month in the square here until they melt. Usually takes them a while. There was one ice festival probably 5 years ago that it was like, I want to say like 65 degrees. Not sure what that was. M. Jack Candy Company. Looks like a tiger or something, or I don't know. But yeah, it was like 65 degrees out, and they were carving these things, and they were melting quicker than they could carve them, and they were gone in like 2 days. They didn't stick around at all. And then we have had other winters where it's extremely cold out, and these things stick around for like, you know, they'll be here till the end of March. That's kind of rare, but Usually it's somewhere in the middle. They're around for a few weeks even after they take them down. These guys are taking all those pillars over there, but I'm going to walk over there and do the city worker right there. I'm going to walk over there and see some of those along the storefronts. So it'd be kind of a cool video for the people that have spent time around Medina that no longer live around here. Just kind of seeing the town square, I guess. It's one of my favorite little town squares I've ever seen. It's like, I always say it's something out of like a Norman Rockwell painting. I just love it. And they always do such a nice job of having little festivals like this up here, and that's pretty neat. Snowflake. They always do such a great job. In the summertime they'll have little concerts and stuff, and it's such a neat little town. Pretty blessed to call this place my home. That's pretty cool. They always put a big Christmas tree up here in the gazebo. And we'll walk over this way. A lot of these, like these ones, I mean, they're neat, but once you've seen 100 of these, they kind of lose their luster. And it would help if they were still frozen. This one's cool. Check that out. Big giant FedEx truck. That thing's got to be 6 or 7 foot long. That's neat. That's probably one of the cooler ones here, I think, so far. That one looks pretty cool over here too. You can see that. It's supposed to be like a milk jug or like some kind of a container or jug, I think. Look how awesome that is. That's so neat. I'm going to walk down all these storefronts here and see all the ice sculptures over there, and then I'm going to head out on the ice and do some ice fishing today. That's what I got on the agenda. So yeah, this business here, this used to be the old Army Navy store, and it went out of business. I think the couple that owned it retired. They were older and they just wanted to sell everything, and I think it still did good business. It wasn't like it, you know, wasn't still popular, but the older couple just kind of wanted to retire, and now it's a pizza place, and it's actually a really good pizza place. It's the only like New York style pizza place in town. They sell like the big slices that are, you know, big giant slices you gotta fold and eat, and I really like their pizza. It's probably my favorite place in town, to be honest. So it's pretty good pizza right there. And it's sad, this little train shop here is going out of business. They're having some kind of dispute with the owner of the building, and I guess it's been here forever. And there's a museum up this way, which I've never even been to. And then he sells all sorts of model train stuff here. Pretty much all the different kinds, obviously. I should go in there. I'll do that tomorrow. But it's neat. At Christmas time, they always have the trains running and stuff in the window, and kids are always out here looking at them. It's kind of a neat. Sad it's not going to be here much longer. Hi there. The gentleman that owns it just gave me permission to come in and take a small video. I got to come back and get some. I got to get some trains for my case in the house. He's got all sorts of stuff in here. Yeah, this is a pretty neat place. A bunch of Lionel stuff. That's what I had when I was a kid. I had Lionel stuff, and it was hand-me-down stuff from my mom's uncle. And now my brother has it, and his kids play with it, which is pretty cool. At least it's still getting used. Stuff's probably pushing 100 years old now. 80 years old anyway. Pretty cool. This is the O scale stuff. Rio Grande, that thing's awesome. BNSF. Yeah, I could spend some real money in here, I'm sure. Yeah, it kind of sucks this place is going to be gone. And he's got a bunch of Lionel stuff there. And over here. Oh, that's cool. Culvert loader. We had the old version of this gantry crane like that when I was a kid, and it never worked. The motor or something was burned up on it. And it had like the magnetic, electromagnetic claw thing on it. And we had one of these. I think they call this a Z transformer. That's what we used to run them with. It's one of those. You could run 4 sets of trains, one on that guy, one on that guy, one on that one, and then like the whistle and stuff would be on there. That's cool. 185 bucks. Yeah, I played the heck out of one of those things when I was a kid. It's pretty cool. At least I got that on video. I've been wanting to do that for a while. And I saw the older gentleman that owns the place coming out, and I said, do you mind if I take a video in there? He's like, I don't care. That was Cleveland Browns one's pretty cool, but starting to melt. I know what that is. Some kind of an animal. When they start melting, it's tough to figure out what some of these are. No, that one was. Hi there.
I know, I was thinking about doing the same thing.
It's pretty neat. No, it is. A unicorn. That one's pretty cool. He's melting quick. That's pretty neat. Color palette. Kind of a diamond ring. That one's pretty cool. I think that's supposed to be like the firehouse and stuff over there. I'm pretty sure that's what that one is. That's pretty cool. And here's a donut shop. I can't remember what this used to be. These shops change sort of frequently, but there's always places in here. But the donut shop one, that one's pretty cool. Iced donut. And I don't know it. Oh, it just says Olive Taps. That's the place here. They sell all sorts of like olive oil and stuff there. This is the Medina County Visitors Bureau. They always have these windows always decked up really nice. Some kind of like a Pooh Bear or something. Can't tell what that one was, but that one right there, of all the years I've ever been coming up here to this ice festival, that one of that giant Harley Davidson chopper was the coolest one I've ever seen up here. And it was about 8 foot long. I mean, it was like life-sized. It was. I got a picture of it somewhere. And I'm gonna walk down here real quick and see if there's any. No, it looks like that could be it. There's some more over there on this side. I'll go walk over and see those real quick, and then I'm taking off. And we're gonna walk down this way. That one's pretty cool. The money, this is out in front of the Huntington Bank. That's kind of neat. And there's the Army Recruiter. Hair salon one. This place sells all sorts of it's like a pet store, except they just sell like stuff for pets. And this, Something's Popping. It's a pretty neat place. They sell all sorts of popcorn and like old time candy, like from when you were a kid. Like those candy buttons and the little wax bottles with the syrup in them, and it's a neat place. They got all sorts of good stuff in here. And this is the old firehouse actually, and it's a museum now, and I've been in it a couple times. It's kind of neat. They got an old fire engine in there and all sorts of really awesome pictures of Medina from back in the day. And what do we have here? Another fish, like a trout, I think. And I guess that's about it. I've walked pretty much the entire square and seen everything. And hopefully everybody enjoys this video. This is not quite the normal train video or fishing video or any of the ones I normally put out, but this is a pretty unique little thing that Medina does every year. And I think, like I said, it's like the 27th or 28th annual year for it. So they've been doing this a long time, and hopefully they continue, because I always enjoy coming up here. And it was a shame that I had to work all weekend, or I had to come up at night. They set up, like, a lot of times they'll set up over here on the street. They'll close that street off, and they'll put like little food trucks, and you know, you can buy, like, I don't know, like fair food type of stuff. And there's all sorts of people walking around, and kids, and everyone's excited, and it's fun. If it's going to be wintertime, I'm of the frame of mind, if it's going to be wintertime, you might as well enjoy the winter. So that's why I ice fish and snowmobile and ski and do all the winter stuff. Is if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's what I try to do. See you later, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video.